Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Figma 227. This is Saber 2.0, the upgraded version, and Saber is from the Fate Stay Night anime. Now, something I've watched quite some time back, but I do like her character. She has that awesome knight armor, and also the sword, Excalibur. Pretty awesome. Now, this is actually my first Figma Saber. On the knight armor, I do have Saber from Fate Night Zero on this suit, and I also have the bright Saber, which is kind of like the limited one right here. Yeah, she does look nice on this one. And I do have the Chigoken from Bandai, but not the Figma. I'm really happy that they released a 2.0 version of her. So here's the box. I've seen reviews of this, and I've heard people have a little bit of QC issue, quality control, have like a paint smear. Hopefully I don't have that issue here. But one thing to find out is, let's check inside. Alright, inside we have this packaging, and actually I can't quite remember if I already did a review where the stand and everything else is on a separate package, or this is the first time they're starting doing this. Yeah, they usually have it like packed in the bottom or the stand on the back side. So yeah, interesting take that they actually have a separate packaging now for that. Then we have the main figure here. We still have the instructions here on the underside. Let's take a quick look. Different hands and faces. And here we go. So here is showing us that you can actually move the shoulders apart. Not sure you can detach the waist. That's odd. You can have her hold the scabbard, or also there's a point on the palm where you can hold the handle or the pommel of the sword. Okay, I think that's about it. For the instructions, let's take a look at the figure. We have Saber here, and she looks amazing. So I had to do a quick inspection, just make sure there's no QC issues. And I'm quite happy. Mine, I don't see any major flaws. The paint application is great. There are there's always gonna be a few, like where I've noticed the gold kind of missed the edge just slightly. You're probably not gonna notice unless you take a closer look. And on her gauntlet, there's a little bit of paint, like a little excess there, but unless you're looking up close, it's not noticeable at all. So I'm really happy, and I think that's about it for flaws. Other than that, her paint app, again, great. That really shiny paint there, silver. The blue is really nice. The gold trims, just amazing. I really like her design, and the eyes, that looks great. And in terms of articulation, we have the neck here. You have the shoulder, and again on the instruction, they told us that we can move the shoulder. So actually, the peg system there, that you can actually, it's kind of interesting how they designed it. You can actually push it out, and this gives you a wider range of articulation for her, as opposed to if you don't have that extra. So that's really great. Kind of wish they do that on the other Figmas. I remember, or I recall that some of them needed extra shoulder articulation. Now we have the waist, and there is a plastic that you have to peel off, and there is a matte black underneath, and you have something silver on top. And I think I'm starting to notice that on the back side as well. You're gonna have that smearing of the paint, which cannot be helped, sadly. We have the side skirt here. We can move up, and the back or the side skirt, which there's actually a joint right there. We can already see. Then you have the skirt joint right there for the back part of her skirt. And you have the front one. I don't think, yeah, the front one doesn't have a joint in it. And so on the other side, just clear white, or not clear, just white, or kind of like pearlish white. It's kind of interesting how they have the design on the legs. It's like really shifted backward. I always find it a little weird, but then again, you know, our legs is not really straight. You know, I just find it a little interesting that it's designed like that. Yeah, I mean, she's really articulate, especially you can move out all the skirt, unlike the Chigokin where everything's just weighed down. So I'm really happy for this, very articulate. And then you have the ankle joint right here. There we go. Kind of interesting way. Oh, it's one of those. You kind of need to loosen up the ankle joint if you want to have more articulation. Then you have a toe joint as well. And I think that's it. She might have a hard time standing up on her own. You might need to have the base to help you with that. And it's just on the back. It's kind of weird position that they have it there. Usually they have it on the kind of like on the top or at the waistline. Kind of like how Saber Bride is. Right, so that's it for the main figure, and let's take a look at the different facial expression and hands. Right, so aside from the normal neutral face, she has the action shouting or angry face right here, and she also has this kind of like a blushed face also. It's kind of cute. So those are the three, and you have an alternate hair where it's kind of like flailing around. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I think I forgot to mention that the backside, her bun, you can rotate that. It's really nice. Let's take this out. I'm doing this for the first time quite easily. You get the clear plastic there. It's actually kind of interesting what they use. They probably painted over the clear. Wonder if it just makes it a lot easier as opposed to having like a white or something. I'm just talking about the background. It's kind of like your base color before you paint something on top. There we go. Quite easy to replace. Now we got a lot of hands here. I was actually watching a Type V3's review and noticed that the hands on the left are different from the right. Was it Type V3's review? I watched someone's review. So this one's the three fingers are covered, and the other ones on the right are they have separate fingers. Interesting. Alright, so from this we have a couple of open hands. We get a pair for holding the swords. This one is for having that pose where you have the sword in front of her. Then you got a pointing finger for the left. And what else we got here? Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, let's go ahead and swap. We're probably going to use this one here. And let's see what else. We're probably use this one to hold the sheet. Or maybe this one too. Oh, well, let's try them all. Also, I want to point out that I noticed that the elbow, it's a little different. It's a little bit more, how do you say this? More spherical, more circular than the previous Figma joint, where it's a little bit more kind of like squished down like a donut. So I wonder if that's the new style now. I do like it. It's more rounded. Yep. Even if you bend it on the backside, it's not too bad at all. Yep. So I'm really liking the new 2.0 system. Alright, we got the hands here, and let's go over the swords. We got two of them. From my understanding, this is Caliburn. This is her first sword. which got damaged. Very nice. All the details. Really, really cool. Then we have the Excalibur, which replaces the Caliburn. And I'm looking through here. I do have a little bit of paint damages here and there. Yep. Which I'm not really gonna be complaining much. I mean, it's there. I kind of wish. Oh, we'll see if I. It's one of those that do I need a replacement for that? We'll see. But yeah, that's the Excalibur. Really nice details. Pretty cool. Alright, and let's put it on. Yeah, for some weird reason I was able to just scratch off. I think there's a hair-like paint that went on top. I got that off. I still got this, but you know what? That's alright. As long as we got everything here intact. That's weird. Right, we got this pose where again you can have that there's a little bit of indentation on her left arm or left hand, and that was great. And this is something I would actually expect Satsuki, if they're I think they showed us promo picture of Satsuki from Kill la Kill. She has this pose also, and something tells me they're gonna do something similar. And here we go. We got to Saber from two different. Well, the other one is a prequel. And their Excalibur is a little different. As you can see here, the etching is a little different from Fate Stay Night Saber to the Fate Stay Night Zeros. Interesting. And you can have her hold the scabbard as well. It's just being held by friction. And I think that's about it. And that wraps up the review for Saber 2.0. I highly recommend this figure. She's amazing. The paint app, the articulation, overall. It's just a great improvement from previous Figmas. And again, unfortunately, I don't have the first one, which in some hindsight, you know, it's not bad since I got the upgraded version now. Alright, that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.